Welcome to day 3 of our Alaska cruise and our very first cruise port, Sitka, Alaska. As we approached the port, the ship moved very slowly through the water, giving us plenty of time to take in the views. The scenery was gorgeous in every direction and it felt like the perfect welcome to Alaska. We grabbed a quick breakfast at the buffet and watched some while we were eating, and then we went back to our balcony to continue watching our arrival. Some people at breakfast were talking about seeing otters and whales early in the morning as we were pulling in. Unfortunately, we didn't see either, and I would have loved to have seen otters and taken some pictures for my daughter, who loves otters. This is one of those arrivals where you really want to be outside, either on your balcony or on the decks, with your camera ready, because there's just so much to see. About a month before our cruise, we got an email from Norwegian Cruise Line explaining that there was a free shuttle from the old Sitka dock because the dock was about 6 miles outside of town. It gave us a QR code to click so that we could select a time and print out a ticket. Once we stepped off the ship, we found a large shopping area right there at the dock. There were places to grab food along with plenty of shopping, offering unique Alaska-made items, gifts, and souvenirs. You can pick something up before heading to town if you prefer to stay close to the ship. Or you can walk off the dock and straight up the ramp to catch the shuttle. They will call you based on your ticket time, so it is advisable to get a ticket ahead of time. One thing we really appreciated was how accommodating they were for guests with mobility needs like me. There was a separate section with a bench for anyone who could not stand in long lines or needed extra assistance with scooters, wheelchairs, and child strollers. This thoughtful setup made the shuttle process feel much easier and much more comfortable for travelers who needed a little extra support. The shuttle dropped us off at Harrigan Centennial Hall, which is a great starting point for exploring downtown Sitka. Right there, we saw the Haida canoe featuring artwork painted by Tlingit artist Silver Jim. In front of it was the Little Bear Mother Story Pole by Tlingit artist Preston Singletary. The area also offered gorgeous views, making it a wonderful place to pause, take pictures, and get our bearings before continuing into town. From Harrigan Centennial Hall, one of the first places we walked to was St. Michael's Orthodox Cathedral in the center of downtown Sitka. Before going inside, we stopped to look at the old bell out front. Bells have long been a part of the cathedral's story. The original Russian-style cathedral bells were forged in Sitka, and after the 1966 fire destroyed the cathedral, pieces of the melted bells were later recast into the bells that are used today. St. Michael's is one of Sitka's most important historic landmarks. The original cathedral was constructed between 1844 and 1848 and was designed by Bishop Innocent Vieniminoff, the first Orthodox bishop of Alaska. For many years, Sitka served as the seat of the Russian Orthodox Diocese of North America, and the cathedral became a major symbol of Russian influence in Alaska and North America. The original building burned in a downtown fire in 1966. Many parishioners and local residents helped to save the icons, furnishings, books, and religious treasures from inside before the structure was lost. The cathedral was rebuilt using the original plans and was later consecrated again, allowing worship services to continue in this historic space. Inside, we took time to admire and photograph the beautiful art, relics, icons, and church interior. The space is not just a museum, it is still an active place of worship, so it felt important to be respectful while taking pictures and moving through the cathedral. The artwork and sacred objects tell a powerful story of faith, community, and the layers of history that make Sitka such a fascinating cruise stop. If you visit, we encourage you to leave a donation to help preserve the cathedral and its historic treasures. For lunch, we stopped at Meni, a small downtown spot known for Russian-style dumplings. Meni are bite-sized dumplings Made with thin dough wrapped around savory filling, often meat or potato, and they are commonly served with toppings like butter or sour cream. It was the kind of quick, unique food stop that felt perfect for Sitka. John ordered the meat filled with everything on it, butter, curry, cilantro, and sour cream on the side to add in. I went with the potato filled. I don't like curry, and I'm one of those people who thinks cilantro tastes like soap, so I got mine with just butter and then added some sour cream. Both were delicious. We spent time walking through town and stopping inside several shops. We really enjoyed seeing the beautiful art and handmade work of local people. Our goal was to bring home a few meaningful, uniquely Alaskan-made items while also supporting the community. I really enjoyed the Russian shops in town, and I was able to find a matryoshka for my daughter who loved Russian nesting dolls since she was a child. It made it an especially meaningful souvenir, especially because it was an otter. The stop I made sure not to miss was the Alaska Pure Sea Salt Company. It was founded by Jim and Darcy Missioner, who discovered salt forming on a pan of seawater left on a wood stove at a remote southeast cabin. And what started as a curiosity eventually grew into a Sitka business that handcrafts flake-style sea salt using water from Sitka Sound, with no additives or added chemicals. Inside the store, the staff was very helpful. They had samples of each kind of salt and offered suggestions for what each flavor would work well with, which made it fun to choose. I picked up several bags of salt for myself and for the many members of my family who are avid cooks. After shopping, we headed to Bayview Pub, located right in downtown Sitka, to check off one of my personal bucket list items, drinking one of my favorite beers, Alaskan Ambler Ale by the Alaska Brewing Company, while actually in Alaska. Bayview Pub is known as a locally owned downtown spot with a large draft beer selection and pub-style food, so it felt like the perfect place for a relaxed drink stop. Although the food looked delicious, we decided to wait and eat on the ship, and we got a beautiful view of our Norwegian Joy cruise ship when we returned from the shuttle. We had a delicious dinner at the buffet and then headed up to the Vibe to have a quick drink before they closed, and then we headed down to watch our egress from our balcony, and I found a little Jesus on the way. Just like our arrival, the sail away from the port gave us another chance to take in those stunning Alaska views. We watched most of it from the comfort of our balcony, and then later we walked on deck 8 and enjoyed the sunset. It was a peaceful way to end the day. Sitka was probably my favorite port on this Alaska cruise. It just seems so quiet and serene and pastoral and so much more Alaska than the other ports that were a little bit more commercial, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll get to be enjoying Sitka soon.